Last month we took a look at the first ever live-action Batman, the 1943 serial. This month we watched through the follow-up serial from 1949, titled Batman and Robin. So, having enjoyed the first one, and this coming 6 years later, surely they would have improved on it even more, with better writing, costumes, and heck, maybe even a Batmobile. Well, I can confirm that this is absolutely not the case. It's somehow worse in just about every way. So let's get into it. If this opening intro is anything to go by, it perfectly sums up everything about this serial, with Batman and Robin randomly looking around wondering what on earth is going on. Batman is played by Robert Lowry, who was 35, and Robin, played by Johnny Duncan, was 26. We went from a literal 16-year-old boy wonder in 1943 to a 26-year-old bloke in the 1949 serial. The dynamic duo keep their costumes in a filing cabinet in the Batcave. Batman's costume looks worse in this than it did in 1943, with rumours suggesting it was very ill-fitting due to it originally being made for a different actor, Kirk Allen, who played Superman in the 1948 Superman serial. They still didn't have the budget for a Batmobile, but at least in 1943, the car they used looked smart and was actually black. In this serial, it just looks so cheap and basic. The serial had the same format, 15 short episodes, each ending on a cliffhanger with some kind of predicament that Batman has to get out of. Speaking of cliffhangers, this serial takes it quite literally, with cars being driven off the edge of a cliff on multiple occasions. One impressive stunt, which was apparently done for real, is when Batman climbs from the car being driven by Robin onto a moving train, ready to tackle the bad guys on the top. Similar to Dacker in 1943, the villain is yet another original bad guy created just for this serial, the Wizard. The secret identity of the Wizard runs throughout the entire 15 episodes, with it finally being revealed at the end. The intrigue surrounding who he could be was good, as they do try to throw you off a few times. However, the whole thing did drag a little bit. His plot, holding Gotham to ransom by taking over its transportation industries using his powerful remote control device. I think the writers did lose track of what was happening a few times, as there were several plot holes throughout. Even some of the episode titles had little to no relevance of anything that actually happened on that episode.
One of the cool new additions to the 1949 serial is that of Jane Addams, who portrays Vicky Vale, photographer and girlfriend of socialite Bruce Wayne.
Hello, Vicky.
Hello, Bruce. Oh, you poor boy. Worn out with your social duties, I suppose.
Utterly.
Ironically, she appeared in issue 49, which only came out 6 months before this series. Here she was a reporter for a newspaper, often suspecting Batman of being Bruce Wayne.
Does Bruce Wayne know that you're driving his car?
Of course.
You know, if I didn't know Bruce Wayne so well, I'd almost think that you and he were the same man.
That's absurd.
One thing the serial got right was the size of that camera.
Well, do you mind if I get a picture or two for my magazine?
Oh, please don't, Miss Vale. It might upset the patient.
Vicky also has a brother by the name of Jimmy Val, who is unique to this show only and doesn't actually appear in the comics. Now, he plays quite a big role in this series.
Bruce Wayne.
Another great addition was that of Lyle Talbot, who played Commissioner Gordon, Bruce Wayne's oldest friend. And if it wasn't cool enough that we finally got a Commissioner Gordon, we also get the bat signal. We also have a different looking Alfred by the name of Eric Wilton. Now, Eric has quite a little cool part in this bit.
What about Alfred?
I think he's safe.
That's right, he takes up the mantle of Batman. 1966, anyone?
After watching both of these serials, you can definitely see how they went on to inspire the creators of the 66 show, with similarities being shared between the two. Although they can be a tough watch in some respects, if you're a die-hard Batman fan, I feel like you just need to watch these to say that you have. As a fan of the 1997 Batman and Robin movie, it's also nice to know that that actually isn't the worst Batman and Robin production of all time. He's been the Retro Batcave, and I'm Lee the Batman, and we hope you enjoyed this video.